What's up, guys? Saturday, August 1st. What's in the shop? It's been a while since I've done one, so I figured I'd take some time today to get you guys updated on what's been going on. If you've watched a few of my previous videos, you can see my Yeti is coming along. And that's basically what I've been doing for the last few weeks, so I really haven't had time to do any other content. Coincidentally, I told everybody I had some new map table bases ready to go. My dad dropped off a few from some spare plywood that he had, so he made up some more map table bases. So I got them all painted and decaled. They turned out pretty well. Got a couple new colors that I haven't done before. So these will be hitting eBay soon. These things sell pretty quick, so if you're interested in a map table base, my eBay is jshear923t, and you can look them up. I've sold just about everything I've put out there, so I try to get all these together in one big lot and dump them all at the same time. I've had a lot of guys message me, asking me if I'll make custom bases or whatnot, and I don't really want to do that right now because it's just a time commitment that I'm really not interested in. I'm just interested in going down that path. So I just do what I do and then I just dump them. But I will message you guys who have messaged me and let you know that I'm getting ready to dump these on there at some point. So probably end of August. Right now, I did go to Hobby Lobby and I found some wooden boxes, so I decided to make some custom G.I. Joe boxes to drop here soon. This is a safari chest. I'm going to have some maps and whatnot with it. Hold on a second here. It's got the hieroglyphs on the inside. Got some maps, and I'll probably throw a G.I. Joe pick in there, but I did a few of these. I thought that would be a cool project to do. Boxes are really inexpensive, and I've got the extra paint and decals that I've made. So this is a safari box. This is going to be an aqua chest. I did do a pretty quick Adventure Team Training Center storage crate. So I'll throw that on there. I'm doing a double set here. I haven't really figured out what I'm going to put on them yet, but I've got those going. I do have a special capture copter fuel drum I'm doing. They're not the metal fuel drums like my other ones. They're actually these food grade cardboard, but they're really solid. I've done them before. I think I did some Avenger Pursuit Craft ones a few years ago. They're bigger than the normal fuel drum, so I just call them my deluxe fuel drum, but I actually post them for a little bit less than the metal ones since they're not metal. So I did find some old cigar boxes I had upstairs. I'm a huge cigar smoker, so I'm actually working on these, and these will be rifle cases and another a deep sea dive chest. So those are all coming in the future as soon as I get time. Let's see, I have got more fuel cells I'm working on right now. This is a brand new one, new color. It's for the mobile terrain vehicle, which is the troubleshooter and the Coils of Doom vehicle. If you look on the box art for those, they're called the mobile terrain vehicles. So I'm doing some more fuel cells right now. I do those when I get time, so I'm going to have all these, I think, ready at the same time and then drop them all. But I recently acquired a Bullet Man. Went back and forth on it because the prices are just plain silly on eBay, but I found a decent one. He's marred up pretty bad. He's got he's got some definite plastic damage, the old melt marks from the substandard plastic of the 70s. But I did have this extra muscle body guy laying around, and he's in pretty good shape, so I'm gonna basically zombify all this and put my Bullet Man together. I might do a video on it, I don't know. I've been researching chrome stuff, the Molotov chrome pens. The chrome's not great on this, but it's not too bad. I might just try to touch it up and not re-chrome him because I don't really want to screw him up, and I've seen mixed reviews on those chrome pins. So I've watched some restoration videos. I think Toy Poloi has one, and there's a few others on there. Maybe Tinker Toy Tim, I'm not sure, but I've watched all those. Those are great videos, and kind of give me some ideas. But I'm not really sure. I just might restore him just to this condition and call him good for my collection. I never really wanted a Bullet Man, but then the more and more I saw people, going ape over him, I'm like, well, maybe I should get a Bullet Man. So I got one in my collection, and yeah, I'm gonna restore him at some point in time whenever I get a free minute or two. Yeti, I'll be doing another video of him when I get the face painted. The body's ready to go. I'm working on the fur still. I've had a few buddies message me and give me some really, really solid advice. So I've taken all that in, and I'm kind of developing a little bit of a battle plan to get him back up in the fight, hopefully, and get him finished by the end of the month or early September. Other than that, I have been trying to finish up this set of cornhole boards I've had lying around for a long time. So there's solid walnut on the base. I do a lot of woodworking too. I remember finishing an old Haywood Wakefield mid-century modern table for our dining room. I've been meaning to do that, but I got so much, to be honest with you, I got so much stuff going on that at some point in time I'm going to have to sit around and kind of get a list of things that I need to finish and prioritize everything. I'll step in here to my bar / storage place right now. I make these Viking drinking tables. I've made one for a local brewery. These are about 8 foot long. I don't know if I've talked about these on other videos, but this is my green one called Dragon's Back. It's made out of poplar and ash, but I just managed to finish benches for it, so I'm pretty excited to have those done. Normally, me and all my buddies would get together down here for a fantasy football draft, but who the hell knows if that's ever going to happen. So I kind of took a bout out of fantasy football this year. So we usually get down here and drink beer, eat pizza, and draft our fantasy team. But I finally finished these benches, which I was excited to get done. So yeah, I still got to stain them and put the poly on it, but this table finally has benches. I was going to have these all done for my son's birthday party also this year too, but I'm probably not going to have that. It's just going to be us. So, Coils of Doom still available on eBay. I mean, the price was probably a little high for what I charged, so he's sat there for a while, but I had to do a lot of custom tooling and work on some other things with him and bought some pieces for him, so that's kind of why he's in the $95 price range. But if he doesn't sell, he doesn't sell. I really don't care. It's no big deal. I do have one all-purpose fuel drum left. That's a really popular one. I saved it for a guy, but I messaged him and he never messaged me back. So I don't know what happened there. So I'm probably going to throw that on there with the rest of my stuff that I list at the end of the month. And I do have one of these left. These are kind of cool. I might have my dad make some more. Some people kind of just finally discovered these, and I sold like 4 of them like in one day. So other than that, there's not much else really going on in the shop. Just trying to make some more product to throw out there for everybody, and finish up this Yeti, put some more fuel drums together, and then, while I'm at it, just create some more cool stuff. Oh, I did want to share one other thing. So I bought off of I think it's TK 560, Jim Edinger's 3D print store on Etsy. I bought a crank for the chest winch. I have 2 chest winches. One has an original crank, and then I got his crank. It's great. Haven't tried it yet. Love his products. I messaged back and forth with him about some other stuff here. He's a great guy. He does really great work. Shout out to him in Texas, doing awesome stuff, keeping the hobby going. Always excited to see people making stuff that actually I need for to complete my sets. So I also did manage to run some molds this last week. So I molded the Jeep shovel hanger for one of my Jeeps. I just did it in black. It didn't turn out that my mix ratio was a little off on my resin, so it's a little flimsy. But anyways, I don't have the peg in the back like the reproductions or the originals. I'm just going to glue mine on there. So I'm just making these for myself. But I did make a mold and it did work. And I also made one for the rifle rack piece, and it worked out pretty well too. So I'm pretty excited about that. So now I can restore the rest of my Jeeps and not have to pay an arm and a leg for these, parts here, which are nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm not pooping on the guy who made these on eBay. So those are all done. And I did actually sculpt the scuba rebreather, and it came out really well too. So I'm still working on the regulator portion so I can do my single tank dive sets, but that's all down the road. So other than that, that's where we're at in the shop. Check out stuff on eBay. If you've got any suggestions on stuff you'd like to see made or a video you'd like to see made on how to do something, let me know. Check out Jim's Etsy page and all his products. He has a lot of really cool stuff. So like and subscribe, please. Share all these videos. Post them on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever social media platforms you're currently using. I always appreciate it. I always appreciate comments, good and bad. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. A lot of rain out there today, but at least the temperatures are cool. So, drink a beer for me this weekend, guys, and cheer.